on the continue button to remember where last was. No, you're supposed to go on YouTube and then hit refresh.
But until that one says connected, this one won't say anything, will it?
Look, it says something, just as I predicted.
Hello, Potato.
Oh yeah, please express your gratitude
Hang on, ingestion settings.
Thank you.
Browse.
Browse.
Something with what's it start with? M?
With me. And then an R, and then an E, and then...
You keep so much stuff on your desktop.
No, I don't. I only keep the essential things there.
Hello, Jim Hon.
Now it's time to...
It's,
live control room, and then you stop touching things.
No, then I go to Twitch, and I make sure Twitch is working okay.
But Twitch is working okay.
Are we sure?
Yes.
And hello, Blazing Gale. Forgotten Blazing Gale's YouTube.
That, yes.
And Spotted Cow, who's come for his weekly dose of salt.
Yes, please be
and
ready
Thaddeus,
for that.
who is coming to us as Joseph Stalin over YouTube today.
Ah. Right.
Okay, mate, you need to remind me what's going on.
There is the VIP Shuttle Bay.
VIP? Oh, VIP.
No, VIP, clearly that's a brand name.
VIP.
I guess this over there is...
Very important person.
Flight deck, the shuttle bay, and I don't have the key card for that. And down there is a very angry guy. Somewhere over there. Oh no, hold on. He's
And
looking
Jim
away.
Hon is off for 3 days, so he's got time to watch streams. He'll be back with us in a moment. Belorso, where's Belorso?
Well, he's clearly not on YouTube.
Yeah, but neither was Blazing Gale.
Well, yes, I'm aware.
Mia?
Leave him be.
Mia?
Just send him to YouTube. I want him on my turf.
Mia, what have you done? Why is it that we're not getting anything from Bernie Bear coming through on Mia? Mia? It's no good just sitting there looking guilty. What have you done?
I'm not looking guilty.
Oh, I can't even fix anything because it's all in German.
Well, of course not. Well, be gracious, he can still chat on YouTube perfectly
Mia?
fine. He just has to come out of hiding from over there.
Mia? Sort it?
No, I'm not.
Sort it?
No.
Mia?
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 You're gonna make me trip.
Mia?
No.
Otherwise I've got to sit and watch Twitch.
Don't go and watch Twitch, that's boring.
So Bernie Bear said at Mia. Did you do
Wow, he said a lot.
Did you that you can react to someone pointing out a scheduling mistake without putting that person in timeout? I'm guessing that the answer is no, Mia can't. Mia is going to react very badly to it.
Yes, of course.
Mia,
No.
fix it.
No.
Fix it.
I'm gonna time him out and ban him on Twitch if
Mia.
you carry on.
Mia,
What?
why am I not getting anything through? What have you done?
I've just muted him on the restream relay.
Restream. Okay, and where's that? Is it on chat?
You're not going to get through this here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Sort it or I take my top off.
I'm just gonna look away. And while I'm not looking, you
I'm
can
gonna
do
flash it.
anything what you want. That is a very nice door frame. I really appreciate the woodwork in that.
Meh.
I'm not looking, I'm scared now.
Meh.
I'll have to play sideways now. I can only see everything out of the corner of my eye. This is going to be very confusing.
I'm going to have to Google it.
How are you going to Google that? You don't even know what I did.
I shall find out. Okay.
Somebody
so
tell me what I'm looking
restream-
at. I don't see it.
Restream chat. And what I want to know is how to... you have... removed user.
Sure.
Mute user.
No,
If I find out how you did it... Mute user. Yeah, Mira's looking at getting his ass about to get kicked if he doesn't fix it. Ah, so if I just disable the bot...
That's a bad idea.
Why?
Then nobody would be able to chat with people on Twitch anymore. I mean, I could have done that in the first place. Then nothing would have come through, but that would be a bit unfair. Now, would it?
Tammy Patton says, I just logged on, what's going on? Are Mummy and Daddy fighting? Mia has done something to stop Belorso from talking on Twitch.
Well, that's perfectly fine. Again, YouTube
No,
is
it's
perfectly
not, Mia.
wide and open.
We allow people to watch us on Twitch or YouTube.
Oh, well, he can watch
Mia.
us. He can watch
And
us.
chat.
And we
Mia.
didn't say that in the first condition, so clearly
Mia,
this one
I
doesn't
did.
count. No.
Right, well I'm saying it now, fix it.
Oh, you can't.
Mia.
Well, you have to look away, otherwise you know my secrets.
Okay, yes, Daddy is being a twat and the threat of nudity just made him turn his back on me. Okay, I'm turning my back, you can fix it. Go on, fix it. I'll fix it properly. Make sure that Bella also can talk on Twitch and I can see.
I'm going to get killed because of you. This hurts only a bit.
Have you fixed it?
It should be fixed.
Okay.
There, have your favourite child back.
So Bella also reminded me that I am your landlord and I can just reopen the rent negotiations. Giles Price, hello Giles, says we don't need him tonight. Blazing Gale says Mia is like a moody teenager. Sell Mia, no. Let's go subscribe to Mia's YouTube channel and Mia will be so happy, lol, says Flanny. Potato says I thought I was the favourite child. Bernie Bear, your test
No,
came
clearly
through.
you're not the favourite child. As you can see, Sal adores a tiny bear a lot more.
If you had done that to Potato, I would be equally... This sounds really weird. I like my children all the same.
No, she doesn't. She clearly has her
Have some
favourites.
favourites, yeah. Spotty Cow says, threatening with messing up the kitchen. Oh, now that's a good one.
No, that's a bad one. She's literally doing that on a daily basis. Do you see how many dishes she just leaves lying around?
One plate and one knife, that's all I've used today. Oh yeah, and a glass. And another glass. But I haven't finished drinking from the second glass, so that doesn't count. Threaten to take away his recycle bombs. So Mia, were you actually trying to get Belorso to come over to YouTube for a specific reason?
No, of course not. Look, more recycler charges. How very amusing.
Indeed. Oh, did I get the chance to see the new drawings that Potato did? Yeah, I did. I particularly like the one of the mimic killing me. I thought that was good. Oh, and Potato. I was saying to Mia that I want to retweet your drawings on Twitter. If that's okay with you. Potato can be banned. I think I remember telling you penguins killed him. Yeah. Mia had a thing. I don't know. Potato had upset Mia at one point. Did you mute Potato at some point and I had to get mad with you then?
I don't remember that, so clearly this never happened.
And somebody with a name in Chinese. I read the tiniest bit of Chinese, but not that much, I'm afraid. Says, is Prey fun? I've been thinking about buying.
No, it's not. Well, Prey in itself is a lovely game, a wonderful game, but at the moment it's really salty. But that's me.
Mia's really salty at the moment. It's been interesting in the challenge. Mia's playing it on robot difficulty though, so we are getting that's the hardest level setting, is it, Mia?
I'm afraid so, yes.
Bernie Bear at Mia says, I pointed out a similar scheduling mistake to Anubis and he reacted quite level-headed. Maybe you should follow his example. Your Lydia's broke.
I'm aware.
Potato says, I don't recall being muted or banned, so I'm going to have to side with Mia on this one. I've missed a few things about your boiler wife.
Microgravity detected.
And Giles suggests that I just give the Chinese he, she a name for chat purposes. Okay. Well, I was once in...
Suit integrity damaged.
I was once in a place called Shenyang, and right opposite the hotel where I was staying, there was a
Radiation poisoning detected. Seek medical attention.
Oh dear, this is not going well, is it, Mia? There was a reflexology place immediately opposite the hotel called Happy Feet. So
engineer illusion.
Maybe we'll go for Happy
The power
Feet.
plant has been compromised. I repeat, the power plant has been compromised.
It's about time, Sam.
Chief, I'm not a comm tech. I'm doing the best I can.
Micah, this is Security Chief Elazar. Can you hear me?
Sarah? Yes, I can hear you.
Been trying to patch into the PA. My team's in the cargo bay, and those things are in here too. They're crawling all over the station. Check everything around you. Hit it with a wrench.
Check the wrench first.
Sam, he's right. These things... Smash every freestanding thing and see if it comes back at you. Get to a secure area, and when you're safe, call me via transcribe. I'm sending you a secure contact, all right?
Understood. I left my transcribe in the coolant monitoring station. Heading there now. I can lock myself in.
Are you okay?
Just catching my breath. Sarah, can you tell me what happened?
Micah, get safe, then call.
Where would you count as safe in a place like this, though? Oh, Potato says, what do I think of the Asleep in Limbo drawing? That's very nice. Was that the one where it's me in my chair falling through the earth? So, Mia, what's going on?
We're loading.
Yeah, I know.
We stopped loading, most surprisingly.
You made it. Nice work. The entrance to deep storage is off
Oh.
the Arboretum. Your brother's office is up here as well. Jupiter and his palace at the top of the heavens. He used to say that behind his back. But that would make you... what? Neptune? Pluto.
What?
Officer Ja, this is Chief Elazar.
Ja here, Chief. How can I help you?
I need you to report to deep storage and get Chief Show to reactivate the tracker on Grant Lockwood. HR deactivated it as part of the termination, but we don't have a record of him on the departing shuttle. I want to know where he is and escort him where he needs to go.
And hello, Kelly Gray, who says, hello, Mia and Sal. Say hello, Mia.
Hello.
He says he gets excited for both Prey and Oxygen Not Included. Oh, speaking of which... Oxygen Not Included is going to have an update in a few. Mia, it's a thing.
Are you alright? That Typhon, there's nothing in the research. Stay away from it. While you're up there, you could look into why the lift is stuck. It'd be a lot faster and safer than having to fly through the guts again.
What's all this greenery? Is this the Arboretum or something, Mia?
It would appear so, yes.
Oh,
There's a
Mia,
sign-
there's a thing.
It's okay,
something-
it's gone.
Good afternoon, Talos. Safety aboard Talos 1 is everyone's responsibility. Send all help requests or concerns to security@transtar.talos.
Material detected. Requesting new operator. TranStar Pyramid 490 medical class operator.
Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing life-threatening. Please, hold still. This will only take a moment. All done. Don't
Potato
forget
says,
to
did you notice the thing with the hands when he opened the door? Yeah, what was that, Mia?
I opened the door.
Yeah, but the door
With my
kind of went
hands.
all wibbly.
And that's because my hands are very wibbly, I guess.
7.6 for both.
Yeah, I was going to say something about Oni. It's going to have an update, a major update in a few weeks. So any extra streams we do, I'm going to prioritise Oni. Blazing Gale says that Sally's like, wow! Insert panicked face. And Mia is like, chillax, bro.
Mir is currently in salt dispensing mode.
Yeah, Mia's
Silent
still,
salt.
still feeling
Sulking
salty.
salt.
You sulky, Mia.
No, salty. There's a difference.
So tell us what you do.
I'm looking at a fabricator.
Yeah, what you going to make?
Fabrications.
Which type?
Fabricated types.
A disruptor stun gun. What does that do? Oh, Blazing Gale, please scroll up, read my story time, pretty please. Hang on, let's have a look.
I do not have a fabrication recipe for disruptor stun gun batteries. That is a shame.
Oh, what? So, yeah, just scrolled up. Blazing Gale said, wow, that came out longer than I expected. And Vladdy said, that's what she said. I don't see anything else. But Mira's now collected 151 grams of salt.
I'm now going to call an elevator.
Potato says, I think Mira's salty that A, he didn't win with the chat thing, and B, nudity within 100 metres. Bill also says, Mia, upgrade all the things. Blazing Gale says, damn it, now I have to write my story time again. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, it's just not... and I just checked Twitch to see if it was just not coming through. It's not on Twitch either.
Morgan, that Typhon is an unknown type. From what I can tell, it's the source of the problem with the lift. The Phantom you unleashed... abilities, only this one seems more powerful. Scanning it would tell you more.
What's that, Mia?
Scan complete. More
An
specimens
engineering
required.
operator corrupted.
One of those ones that goes on fire.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
No parts left. You're concerned I'll bust the job. Is that why you won't come see me?
Mia, there's footsteps.
No,
Or
there's
is
not.
is that just the bullet shots?
Probably just bullets.
Did something just float in from the left?
Probably. It was very visible. Excuse me. Almost there. Wonderful. And now to the main course.
What's that?
Take a wild guess.
What is it?
I'd say Hendrik de Vries, but I'm pretty sure that over there's a technopath. Or a
What's
big
it?
floating pie.
A big floating pie, okay.
That was easy when you know how to do it.
Nice work. The lift is responding again. That Typhon hijacked the hardware, even the software running the system all the way down to the machine code. Reprogramming it on the fly. Fascinating. And alarming. I can patch up the code. You should be fine. Take the lift if you need to move quickly between the 3 main decks on Talos 1. It has a stop in the lobby and down in life support.
I can read too. Now please enjoy.
I know how much you like your elevators.
That's not what I mean.
Have we got any new commands? I don't know. How do we do the command thing? Bacon and pancakes. Is that it?
If you're looking for commands, you should probably be asking for commands.
Commands, plural.
Precisely, but no, we don't.
Oh, okay.
We don't. You don't need to.
Yeah, but I don't remember having ever seen them. No, okay. That gives me a 404 error.
That is good.
You'll deserve it when the machine overlords eventually enslave you.
Alex! Damn it. Hold on. I'm encrypting the rest of this.
Team, talk to me. We've had enemy contact, but the enemy, they should have held position in the cargo
yeah,
bay.
it's there.
I couldn't,
Oh.
Chief. I couldn't let those people. Can you get to the escape pods? Negative. The escape pods are malfunctioning. It's like they're locked in place. Only 4 of us made it to life support. 5.
Oh,
I'm
God.
picking up Remmer behind you. Negative. Remmer. Is it Remmer, Chief? These things. Chief, the main lift. It isn't working. We're locked out. Oh my God. Remmer's here. Stay away. Stay away. Teague. Erica. Respond.
Spoiler-free chat. Yeah, it is. What did that say?
There's a stash in the hall by the escape pods.
You need to be reading those things out, man. Potato says they still think Sal should have a salt counter too, but instead of salt it should be sugar. Thank you. Or drinks, or bras. Is that the same bad thing that...
Yes.
Inspecting. Your suit's leaking. I'll match that for you. Job done. Moving.
So where are we? Where do we need to go?
Life support, and we want to go down to the reactor control bay.
Okay. I can't remember why. Oh yeah, Jim says, what have I missed in my 2-week absence? Can you bring Jim up to speed with, and me, as to where we're going and why?
We went upstairs, and now we're downstairs to pick up Olivia.
Oh, that's nice.
Log submitted.
Operator approach.
Eradicator auditory version 0.7.6. Online. Scanning target. No type of material. Deploying.
As we've just heard over the intercom, Chief Engineer Lucian seems to be stuck down in reactor control.
Detected.
So to help her, we're going downstairs and check.
Proximity sensor reset.
Wow, that was a pretty good Lydia, actually.
It was 2 Lydias. They work best as a couple.
Yeah.
Scan complete.
What does the scan do?
Aptitude available.
Oh, what's that?
A cystoid nest. And as far as I understand it, you can activate Typhon abilities while scanning them. I, for instance, could turn myself into a mimic and thus become a cup if I wanted to.
Blazing Gale says, did my message get sent?
Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of debris.
Don't think it did.
I'm never going to get in like this.
Bell also says, Atmir, by the way, why the upscale on the new Roger? Oh, I haven't seen that episode yet.
Thank you for giving away surprises. Very kind of you. One operator,
Requesting
please.
new operator. TranStar Pyramid
Maybe I can help you.
490.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. This won't take long. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
About that help.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. I'll have you feeling better soon. There. All better.
Jim Hon says, if everything... Oh, yeah. So that was like, because he's missed everything. Does that mean Salamir has planned the next stream with viewers?
I'll patch that for you, definitely.
Sal has gotten far away from Whiterun, and Mia got into Fractured Space.
I haven't.
And didn't I end up back to... Did I end up back in Whiterun because the game was crashing?
I do believe you did, because you couldn't enter Falkreath without the game crashing, yes.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Now,
Ready to scan.
water treatment, power plant, cargo bay.
Giles Pro says, oh no, not Whiterun. Yeah, but it's only so I could fast travel to Falkreath.
You tried that didn't work.
Oh, what, did it crash as soon as I got into the
Yes.
cart? It did, didn't it?
For instance, if I could turn into something small now, I could probably roll through that gap there.
Ah. Here we go. So Blazing Gale has sent us a story time. So yesterday I made a window in my classroom fall over to the outside from 2 stories high. I opened it for a bit of some fresh yet unpleasantly hot and dry air can come in so the air won't get stale, and as I started to close it I realised that it's starting to fall over forward, and the only thing I could do was scream "Blair!" while the window fell. Luckily it was a plastic window so it didn't shatter and no one was near it, so no one got hurt. Apparently the railings were too short and when the window got loose when I opened it, so that's why it fell. I had to carry it back to the class and mount it back on. Me and the classmates got a good laugh out of it though, worth it. Also, storytime bonus. On Sunday when I was running on the treadmill in the gym, my leg cramped and I got sent flying from it. Nothing destroyed, injured, other than my pride. Oh, very nice. Well, when I say very nice, you know. Whoa. And Bernie Bear says that Mia, wait, what? Sal didn't record that, but Sal records everything. Was that the day I couldn't make it?
That was the day you couldn't make it.
Yeah.
This wasn't supposed to turn into a recording session, but then that prank got out of hand. There's a Voltaic Phantom. And a Lydia.
Ah. Jim Hon says, and so I have missed nothing and yet everything. Also trying to work out times that work for both you guys and Anubis for a build stream to build the USS Enterprise, the American World War II carrier that Mia wanted to build.
We're over that plan at this point.
Are we? Oh, I didn't know
Yes,
anything
we
about
are.
the plan to be over it. That's a sparky thing. Ah, Ralph, hello. Am I late? I was preoccupied with Gmod and trying to get the things. Props to stay up straight even when it's frozen.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
Blazing Gale says we should make a montage of the funny moments in these streams. I volunteer. Totally not an excuse for me to watch all of the streams and no life your channel. Giles says Mia and Sal don't need a treadmill. They get a workout from running away from the hordes on Canal Street chasing them. Actually, some of my favourite restaurants are on Canal Street. Bell also says that Mia build Kirk's Enterprise instead.
No, we've opted for a plan by Almond. Sal was even there to agree to that.
Oh, the train of thought.
Yes.
Yeah. Jim Hunt says you can't be over your idea, Mia.
Vital signs critical.
Oh dear.
Marcus 1 fixed.
You've been fixed, Mia.
I'm aware.
You can't be over your idea, Mia, as the keel has already been laid along with the blueprints made. Well, if Jim's put some effort into it, I think we should make it happen. And where are we? What about the sail ship Enterprise? Blazing Gale says Mia would fit in South Park as a character. Oh. Ooh. A character which everyone annoys him and teases him. Bill also says train of thought, how punny. Yeah. I've always wanted to build a train of thought. And Almond said let's build a train. Because you know how often we lose our ships? Ooh! I have been wanting to build a train called the Train of Thought so that I could end up losing my train of thought in Space Engineers. It just seems so good. Jim Horner asks if we've seen the Star of India that he built for Anubis' stream. That was a sailing ship. I haven't, but some of the other guys in chat might have. Potato says, when I saw the TFC title Motor Bowels, I thought it said motorboating, and I thought, geez, what kind of things can go wrong in this episode? Oh wait, I read it wrong. Charles Price suggests building Cutty Salk or the HMS Bounty.
Complete. New psionic aptitude available.
Oh.
Something's broken.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
Logging self-diagnostic. List. Repair minute.
That was some stalking me. Yeah.
I found some mineral material. And it's really dark in here. I'm starting to suspect there's the power out.
So I've lost track of where we are in the... Are we upstairs, downstairs? Are we on our way?
We're pretty much at the bottom of the station, almost, from what I can tell, seeing how we're at the water treatment plant.
Is this where we're looking for a possible survivor?
No, she is in the power plant, which is one level lower, I guess.
Ah. Giles says, Mia, have you tried glue gun on the evil bots, dropping them to the floor, then beating the crap out of them with the wrench?
That usually doesn't work, they just melt it down.
Oh. HMS Victory, says Vladdy. Jim Hunt said, I was originally going to build the Enterprise sailing ship, but chose a ship he'd been on and has lots of photos of.
Parallel processors. Desynchronized. I understand.
Potato said, last night he had a dream that Sal, Mir, Anubis, Boris and himself were in the Space Engineers world, and we scolded him when he... Yeah, we scolded him when he broke it, when he broke the Drildo Mini when he went to get ice. That sounds like the kind of thing that might happen, actually. Ooh.
Warning. Vital sign.
Oh dear.
He electrified the catwalk.
So what's that, rare stone electrified? So, why do we need to go in there?
I need to find a way down and out through the front door without meeting those voltaic phantoms. Because I'm pretty sure they'd like to fry me.
Ah. Oh, yes.
That one doesn't work as stealthily as I was anticipating.
So is there no way past these guys other than to stealth it? And Giles says the gang found a frozen cryopod in the frozen lake after digging for ice. Turns out it's Potato from the future with a warning. And Potato says, no, you scolded me, Sal, since it was your ship and I borrowed it without asking. And Ralph says, he's been really bored lately. Any suggestions on cheap and well worth it games?
Domina.
Domina.
Well, it was a lot cheaper during the sale, but it should
Yeah.
still hold up.
Oh, that's been a bit more pesky than usual. Meh.
I'm aware.
No, you gotta tell us what you're doing, because, like, otherwise... Bill also says, Domino, what's that game about?
Gladiators fighting for you. And that's about it.
What are you going to try now, Mia? Recycling him.
I'm pretty sure turning on the power will have some drawbacks.
But might it neutralise him?
Well, it opens the door. Power plants.
Okay, so this is where we needed to get to.
I assume so.
So people have been suggesting a variety of different games. Let's just run through this list. Baldur's Gate 2, Banished, Naval Action maybe, Just Cause 2, Astrox, Cat Stellar, FTL, and Beloso said Banished is a good game, so I should play that sometime. Yeah, I'm halfway through. And Giles says, at Salford Cell for Cat Interstellar. Ah. Borderlands series. Squeaky toys. So, ooh. Oh, yeah, forgot those things could... Like squeaky toys.
Definitely more specimens required.
Squeaky toys are the enemy of some of the aliens.
Precisely.
Oh, there's a thing here, there's a thing, there's a flaming ball.
No password. Of course they lock the security, the power plant.
Requesting new operator. TranStar Cobalt 410 engine.
Inspector, your suit integrity is compromised. What things happened?
I'm not sure.
Vladdy says it'd be nice to see you stream Banished sometime. I can do that.
Operator approach.
Age of Empires 2, Train Fever. I'm trying to think, because there's a few games I've really gotten into recently, but none of them are that cheap. Oh. That just fell off by itself, didn't it?
What does this do?
You were looking for me?
Yeah, what's the story on Michaela's office?
I filed an incident report.
I'm sure it's a page turner, but I don't have time. I need to get a crew on the other side of that breach.
So what's the problem?
Problem is, it's blacker than my butthole at the bottom of a well in there.
The grounding resistor malfunctioned. Swap a new one and you should have your lights. Is that all?
Hey, you sound rattled. What's up?
I tried replacing the resistor yesterday.
And?
And it just melted into some kind of goo. Smelled like fried ass.
Shit, man. That's not in the report, is it?
I need to get some sleep. My shift's over anyway. Maybe you'll have better luck.
There's another one. Can they open doors?
Their doors open through motion sensors, I see.
Okay. Ooh.
Right.
Electrified again.
I guess that's what killed that one.
Ah. So everything out there is just death waiting to happen.
Repair, replace, recycle. 3 R's.
Oh, well, that death was shocking. Says Potato.
For a coolant chamber doesn't look really cool in here.
Jim Hom would like to watch a mere playthrough of the original Dawn of War. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Instructions. Warning, suit integrity damaged.
No parts left.
Using a practical solution. Scan complete. More specimens required. Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
So that was a different kind of mimic.
A greater mimic, as the description said.
Oh. Blazing Gale says the answer to
Vital signs critical.
says that the answer to all your problems is a shotgun. Shove it in their face and FIA.
No, green beans work too, it seems. Where's the last one?
Oh, fire. Of course.
Well, 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 they've got a Lydia here. How kind of them. And an operator called Softshell. Alright.
Hello, Alfie.
Attitude adjustment required.
See you in 15 minutes, Dennis.
Eradicator Autoturret version 0.7.6 online.
Hey, a little bird told me you plugged a leak in an unconventional manner a few weeks ago.
Yeah? Was it an ass-kissing bird named Krasikov?
Maybe. Care to elaborate?
Not if I'm going to get my pee-pee slapped.
Worse. I'll dunk you in the eel tank.
Ouch. Nah, supply was out of parts, so I borrowed a glue gun from the guys in hardware. Worked out okay.
Ingenious. Next time, let's make sure we have enough spare parts to do the job right.
Roger that, boss.
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Боже мой. Morgan.
She's alive.
Chief Engineer Liushin, I assume.
Morgan? What are you doing here? I thought you were Earthside. I'd get up, except for my legs, and my lungs, and my nervous system. Don't look surprised. Paraplexus, remember? You warned me. The boosters are in my office. No way I'm getting there now. It was locked down and the hull was breached. No power, no air. And don't you dare try and get them. It'd just mean both of us would die. And I don't need you protecting me anymore.
Find Mikalia's medicine in her office. She's loud.
She is.
Alright. Where is her office? Oh. There's a time limit on that.
Please contact a qualified engineer.
Giles said, I see Mia's not hiding bodies like in Dishonored. Alfie says, no, Mia has a new toy in this game, the Recyclinade. The green grenade, says Jim Hon. He's vaxxed museums and galleries all over. Says Valley.
Oh. Well, I should have seen that one there.
What one where?
System alert. Repair is needed. Please contact a qualified...
Mikalia's medicine. 1 hour 59 minutes. Oh. I understand. Excuse me.
What was all that about?
Hello. Do I repair him or do I get a new one?
System alert. Repair is needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
TranStar Pyramid 490 Medical Class.
Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing life-threatening. Please hold still. This will only take a moment.
I need to find a recycler.
Can you upgrade anything?
Good as new. Yep. Fill out a service questionnaire at the front desk. My mistake. System alert.
There was an engineering operator at the top.
You don't remember her, but she remembers you. She hid her condition to work
See you
aboard
again,
Talos
Dr.
1.
Yu.
When you found out, she should have been sent back to Earth. But you made an exception. I'm not sure if that makes you responsible now. She won't last long without her medication. It's up to you if you want to help her.
Targeting alien material detected.
Jim Hon just used the bomb command. Someone triggered the bomb to explode. After the smoke cleared, it revealed the following message. 9:04 p.m. Yeah, where's Babom? We haven't seen Babom today. Medicine Mere. Giles Price says, find the medicine first and it'll show you on the map where our office is.
I'm pretty sure it's over here. They were talking about Chief Engineer Mikhail Ilyushin's bureau. Office. Where did that guy go?
That's the room of death, isn't it? I recognise that.
My engineering operator blew up. There we go.
So what happened? How did you manage to? What did you? How? Why is it not Room of Death anymore?
I repaired the electric junction and I blocked it with some of my glue. It's still pretty much death over there. But now I hope my engineering operator won't follow up.
TranStar Cobalt 410 Engineering Class Operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
Hello?
Inspecting. Your suit integrity is compromised. Fix that. Job done.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you. Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing like this won't take long. There.
Whew, okay. Now what?
We're getting medicine.
Okay.
Microgravity detected.
Bill also says, wow, Mia is legging it today. Is that another one of those pies?
No, the pie is a technopath, this is a telepath. And he's seen me. And he's gone home in bullets. Ouch. Okay.
Potato says, Sal, can you not see my messages? I've been a bit engrossed with what's been going on the screen.
Microgravity detected.
Do you have any ideas for a dress design, Sal, that doesn't have any resemblance to female MMO or RPG clothes? Vintage dress, Potato? 40s vintage. Isn't it overly detailed? Old Victorian. Cosmonaut suit. Other people's suggestions? Sorry, I did miss that, Potato. It went off the screen pretty quick.
I guess I'm not scanning that.
Microgravity detected. Scan complete. New scan. Microgravity detected.
Giles Price has given you salt for keeping on scanning the deadly monster. I thought that was a fire then up in the top left, but it's a sun of some sort, isn't it?
A sun. We have that many around here, right?
So, Potato, planning on drawing you in an elegant way, Sal, but just having trouble looking for a dress that fits to your character and isn't overly sexy. Oh, it's a cocktail dress. You know, one of those sort of long, almost floor-length strappy things? I've got one like that in a sort of gold colour. The sort of, like the black tie-do dress. Jim Hon says it's because he's back and thus death follows. Giles says latex. Vladdy says full leather.
Oh no.
What? Oh no, what?
I'm sure that was my fault.
What? Oh no, what?
Where is it? There's one.
There's one what? What are you seeing?
Subtitles are talking about phantoms in the area.
Oh.
There's one.
It's after the latex and full leather gear. Giles Price suggested bondage gear, but also called them all a bunch of horn dogs.
Scan complete.
And Alfie says it's not even a thirsty stream.
Available.
Giles says a bear suit maybe, and Jim Horn says this is not a draw Sal in your fantasy. Ralph says jumpsuit for me is boiler-based fantasies.
What is that thing getting damaged by? Oh, it stood in a pool of fire, that idiot.
That's not a bad thing, is it? Whoa! And Potato says, thanks Sal, that helps. I don't mind nor care if I draw someone sexy or not, but the person who owns the character might, and the nid would most likely murder me. So which Vladdy says, PVC then lol. And can we rename the Thursday stream to that's difficult to say, but I can see the pun in the writing. Giles says maybe Potato draws Sal in bondage gear with me as the master with the whip. And then Giles says, what drugs am I on tonight with these comments?
Alright.
And Jim Hons in retort to Potato saying the nid would murder him. Wow, noisy. Says just hang out on PlayerUnknown Battleground sometime and you'll see why that's not true. Have me riding a bear. Tater says, like I said, I wish not to have my drawing hand be smashed to bits. Yeah, Potato, are you okay with me tweeting your drawings?
Cold Dead Hands was the achievement I've just gotten.
Oh. Riding a dino. Yeah, Bernie Bear says that Joust, I'm not a horse, damn you. Jim Hon says no, she must be riding a dino. I've been tempting fate recently by watching some videos about dinosaurs. A velociraptor with a saddle. And Blazing Gale's back. Play dance.
Well, this should keep me going for a while.
Do I mean Land Before Time, Sal? Or Journey to the Centre of the Earth, maybe. Now I've been watching. I discovered that the Royal Institute have got a YouTube channel, and I've been watching some of the Royal Institute lectures. And there was a good one recently about tyrannosaurs. And there was a really good one as well about quantum physics by my favourite physicist, Jim Al-Khalil. And Blazing Gale says his dad's been telling him to go to sleep and he's totally not.
Microgravity detected.
Well, now. Oh.
Ah, Potato gives me permission to do whatever it is that tickles my jiggle puppies. And Giles says, what about the Attenborough one about the Natural History Museum? I've not seen that one. I've seen a lot of the David Attenborough stuff, but not that one. T-Rex, the thirdest large meat carnivore land animal of all time. That we've discovered so far, of course.
Are you kidding me?
Ralph says, Sal, the best physicist and even scientist of all time is Neil deGrasse Tyson. That's it, no one else. Bella also says, that's Sal drinking something on the rocks there, I hear clinking. Mia has some ice in a glass of fruit juice. It's probably just the ice. I've got a glass of Coke with no ice. And if there's a Thursday, or what about a Tasty Tuesday or Freaky Friday? Says Giles. Oh dear, what killed you?
Same guy as usual.
Oh. And Vladdy says he was in a nuclear test today and he got 9 out of 10
Hazardous
correct. Very
atmosphere
good.
conditions. Warning. Vital signs critical.
Did you manage to kill the guy? Oh, God, I wonder what that was in front of your face then. It was your gun. Fruit juice, is that what the kids call the wine these days? No, it is. It's just a glass of straightforward fruit juice. I think it's grape juice. And Ralph is obviously not particularly fond of Mondays. Ralph says he had a SPAG test yesterday. Don't know what that is. But he got full marks. We're supposed to have sports day, but he's more proud of getting full marks than if he were to win the race. Yeah. Blazing Gale says, for some reason the bot keeps blocking my message when I say God damn it. Oh. Is that a standard YouTube thing, Miro?
Might be.
Huh?
Might be. Is he on Twitch or on YouTube?
Twitch. So it's not going to be a standard YouTube thing. Not something we've added anyway. And Potatoes... Belle also says, well, good on me for drinking healthily. Potato says, those who don't get what I mean by jiggle puppies, I was referring to a Jello cups, organic pillows, bouncy bag, eye catchers, boobs. Spelling, punctuation and grammar is SPAG. Giles suggests that Brian Cox is better than him. Hey, you see, I still prefer Jim Al-Khalil.
Requesting new operator.
Alfie says that, Giles. Wash your mouth out.
Transtar Cobalt 410 Engineering Class Operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
And I think a lot of it comes down to personal taste about presentation styles and things like that. I'm just thinking, I can't actually remember if I've seen Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Your suit integrity is compromised.
Have I seen Neil Tyson? Did Mia grab the meds yet?
Otherwise she wouldn't be talking with me.
Okay, so you just got it. And Alfie says, anyway, it's not about a better. Sal said he was her favourite, not the best, so there. Yeah, and yeah, that's the things. There's something about Jim Al-Khalil's presentation style that I particularly like. I can't remember seeing anything by Neil Tyson, but I've certainly seen things by Brian Cox, and it's nothing against Brian Cox, and I've liked some of his stuff, but I don't know. I find Brian Cox's presentation style, or I don't know whether it's his style or just the things he tends to put out. His material tends to be a little, I don't know.
Oh, God, Morgan. You surprise the hell out of me sometimes. Please, right at the neck. Just look for the marks. It was harder when I was doing it myself. Oh, God. I can breathe again. And feel my legs. I still have some spots in the eye, but those should clear up. Thanks, Morgan.
Alright, now that we've solved that, I'm going to go downstairs and deactivate the reactor core.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Okay. Dennis says, well, anyway, my message was, seriously, I'm almost 17 years old. I can decide for myself when to go to sleep. Insert swear words. God damn it. Also, the best physicist is the one who said German metal is the best, aka...
I wondered how you would react to finding Michaela.
Obert
You risked your
Ramstein.
life to help her.
May will understand
Makes
it
me think the
probably. Yes,
neurotic
it's meant to
extraction
troll him.
didn't erase everything. Not completely. Perhaps particularly strong memories still leave faint impressions. Intuitive feelings. Or maybe you're simply more compassionate than I expected. Are you sure it wouldn't have been better to... I don't mean to be insensitive, but when she finds out you intend to destroy Talos 1, she might react strongly given that there's no way off the station.
If you run out of jetpack fuel.
No, there's a guy
System
out there.
alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. And Ralph says, welcome to the first world where we argue over our favourite smart blokes. And Giles says, maybe Dara from Mock the Week. Yeah, I like Dara from Mock the Week. Albert. Albert Ramstein. Do you know Albert Ramstein?
Not personally.
System alert. Hello. Nice to see you.
Hey, Hawking is cool. Well, I shall admit to being a real nerd and say that one of the hardest reads I've ever done, but one of the most enjoyable books I've ever read was by Roger Penrose. And I'm trying to remember the name of the book, but it was basically a theory of reality. Heavy on the maths, and I really enjoyed it because to follow it, you needed it. It took me further than my knowledge. It stretched me, and I like that. And I think that's what I like about the stuff about that Jim Al-Khalil does. His material tends to be more advanced than my knowledge, whereas I find with Brian Cox, he tends to be presenting things that I already know about in an interesting way, and maybe telling me a few bits that I didn't, some details that I didn't know. But I don't feel as though his material is kind of taking my knowledge further. Potato says, hope that wasn't overly inappropriate of me, Sal. Ooh, missed it. Was what overly inappropriate? Probably not. Oh, boobs! Yeah, no, I'll let you off. Bernard Lavelle, Hawkins is cool. Albert Ramstein is a play on Albert Amstein and the band Ramstein. Okay. Frank Whittle, the inventor of the British jet engine. And then Dennis says, I disagree. Bernie Bear. Beloso, I disagree strongly and verbally, brutally insert many swear words in Russian and English. Rammstein is the best. Also, Sal, that joke is that Einstein sounds like Rammstein. It's a pun. Sorry, I missed it. Road to Reality. Yeah, that's it. Giles Price, a new show, Ross Kemp on Sal's flat. And Jim Horn said, it stretched her and she likes it. My mind is screwy after Potato's comment.
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Yeah, I'm quite happy to say Jim Al-Khalil might not what was it? Tickle my jiggle puppies, but his material does. Ralph says, all I believe about reality is shut up and do what the government says, but really I couldn't care less about reality. We're just here and we ain't going in a long time, so deal with it. And Bill also says that Dennis disagree about what? Krupp steel being the best steel? Potato says, glad to help, Jim. Oh. I can hear the footsteps. Mir should use this empty channel to review boilers. Jim says he can now see Sal on a rack with Mir turning the screws. What's happened to him? Mir, you're not telling us what's going on?
Not much. I am walking through hallways for the most part.
Yeah, that's Alfie. Alfie's got it there. I read one of Brian Cox's papers from his CERN days. He's a bright guy, but his TV stuff is aimed at lower level and a bit overly dramatic camera shot stuff. Yeah, that's it. It's sort of, so it's not about him personally, it's about the way, or him as a scientist or anything like that. It's just that the material that he presents on TV tends to be aimed at people with, the programs are less scientific. He's really good at explaining that stuff to people who don't know about it. He presents science to a non-scientific audience in a really engaging way. Bill also says that Mia, stop sweaty try-harding and talk to us. And Alfie tells Jim to go get a cold shower. Dennis says, speaking about books, I read a lot of them, and I swear my classmates have the most ridiculous faces when they realise I am actually reading a book. And just to add to that, I also note that National Geographic is my favourite TV channel, and their faces is gold. Question from Potato to Mia. So, if Sal wears 3 skin-tight leotards, does it still count as nudity to Mia, or is it safe because it's 3 layers of coverage? I have to give Mia advance notice before I wear a pair of shorts.
So it doesn't count.
So it's still nudity.
Pretty much.
Spotted Cow says it's time to fix this patio we went through today. Oh dear. Giles says, are they see-through, Potato? Dennis says that Mia missed his advice of shoving the shotgun into things' faces, so that's why he's try-harding. Oh, read the email. Read the email.
No.
There might be something important.
It's from a sanitation officer. I'd rather not.
Okay.
Vital signs critical.
Potato says, if they're see-through, what's the point of wearing them? Jim Hon says, what's the point of wearing see-through clothes? Just go nude. I think the only point of see-through clothing is to keep you warm when it's too cold to go nude, but you want to. It still carried on killing you after you were dead, wasn't it? Pell also says, I think this is the raunchiest this chat has ever been. It's because Mia's been so quiet. He's been sulking ever since I made him bring Beloso back into chat on Twitch. And I've got a feeling that I have foiled a cunning plan.
Scanning target, no alien material detected.
Ralph Stone number 50 was Sparky Sparky Bang Bang.
Disintegrated circuit. Found new instructions.
And Dennis says the whole point of going nude is to feel the breeze between your knees, so wearing see-through clothes is still counterproductive. Alfie says, was it a plan so cunning you could pin a tail on it and call it a weasel? I suspect it was. And Giles says, Bear plus Sal plus Potato plus Jim Hon equals sexy things. Oh, and then lots of things just came into chat all at once. Well, if you want to be nude and warm, just have a blanket on and be nude like a blanket cape while your detailed bits dance freely, says Potato. Giles says, are we all saying Sal's the nudist at heart but doesn't show it because Mia's around? I wear a lot more clothes since Mia moved in, it's true. And Bill also says...
Vital signs critical.
Says, I'll thank you to leave me out of this. Jim Horn says, wait, now we have gone down the rabbit hole. Potato says, oh yeah, if Mia was gone, there is a 90% chance of Sal gaming nude during videos and streams.
Scanning target, no alien material detected.
I seem to remember having this conversation with Boris once in a Space Engineers episode where he announced that it was so hot he was nude. He had sweaty balls. And I'm sure I said something about either like playing in the nude or playing in with very little clothes on. I can't remember. Bell also says, suddenly I cannot wait for tomorrow when 99% of these messages won't be read out. Oh, Jim Hom says, help me here.
With what?
Because chat's getting all raunchy and you're not around to censor it. And because you're not talking, I'm doing all the talking and reading out all the chat and it's getting raunchier and raunchier.
Well, that's what chat wants.
Mia's a little busy.
That's not what I wanted.
And Dennis says, where is Babom to lay his grace on this chat? He is nice after all, according to Mia at least. Mia, you thought you'd managed to escape it, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I was pretty much expecting it.
Mia has now collected 153 grams of salt. He's playing with his pipes. So, wow, those were Mia's first words in like 30 minutes. So, what are you doing, Mia?
Collecting eel tanks. It's fairly obvious.
For what purpose, Mia?
Having a collection of eel tanks.
Oh, for what purpose, Mia?
Having it. Being able to show off my collection of eel tanks.
And why do you want to do that?
To show people how superior a collection of eel tanks can be.
What satisfaction does that give you?
Eel tanky ones.
Everyone's commented on... Beloso says, clean up time. And Dennis says, Mia, make sure to beat them before recycling them. Is that what you're doing? You're recycling them?
No, never.
What are you doing?
Collecting them.
Mia?
What?
What you doing?
Collecting eel tanks? How many times do I have to say that?
Yeah, but why? What made things...
One of the eel tanks fell over.
Oh, okay. Tucker! Hello, Tucker! Alfie says, Mia's hovercraft is full of eels. Doubt many will get that reference. I didn't get that reference. Pack rat Mia. What's your plan, Mia? Mia? Mia?
Hold on.
Will all be revealed in a moment.
No, not really. I'm going to see Price Broadway.
What, you need a certain number of eel tanks to do this?
Probably not.
I'm confused as to what's going on.
I'm collecting eel tanks.
Yeah, I know, but I don't understand why.
Do you need a reason to have a collection of eel tanks, Sal? Do you?
Yes.
Well, that's what sets us apart. Price Broadway. Hello. Utilities. Unlock the processing terminal, please. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Right, hang on, let me just see, there was, okay, just see what we missed. Everyone's saying hello to Taka, and then Potato saying, oh, Taka is here, everyone be a PG again. And Giles says, did Anubis' brothel crash into a planet recently in a stream? Dennis says, Mia quote 3, to show them how superior an eel tank collection is, it gives me eel tanky satisfaction. And then with regard to the reference, Tammy Patton says, is it a Snakes on a Plane reference? And Taka says, I do not run in any brothels. And Alfie says, yes, Spotted Cow, thank you. What was that in relation to? Things just went very fast in chat. Giles says, is Taka Anubis? No, Taka is one of Anubis's mods. Benny Bear says, the last tank never landed. Taka says, hey, this is Salamir's stream, so it's their rules. Jim Hon says, don't go through chat history, Taka. Chat has been leading itself astray. Potato says, I'm confused as to why this station has eels. Yeah, actually, that was also kind of
very
puzzling me
easily
too.
harvestable food, I suppose.
Okay.
Plus, they like to swim around in waste products.
Ah, they're not eels, they're symbiotes. Alfie says it may come from an old underwater base idea where they would keep eels in the water system to eat the microbes, etc. Ah, okay. My hovercraft is full of eels is from Monty Python. But Alfie says that it looks like the wrong type of eel to use for filtering water. Giles says, I bet Taka has a virtual girlfriend. Taka is actually female.
Doesn't stop her from potentially having a virtual girlfriend.
Oh, we woke Mir up. Hello, Mir.
Oh, sorry, I'll return to my slumber, I guess.
No, please do join us.
Too late.
Come on, you got 10 minutes to talk to chat. Samira spent the best part of the last 2 hours sulking, dying, recycling, and shooting things. I'm still not entirely sure what's going on. Or where we are. Or where we're going next. The woman who needed the medicine, did you eventually rescue her, or are we still on part of that?
We rescued her, you were there.
Error log submitted.
What's down there? Meh.
Something. Ah, there it is.
Oh, an operator thingy. Or is it worse than an operator thingy?
It's an operator.
Deploying. Scanning target. No Typhon material detected.
Room of death. Ah, apparently the word diarrhea is also banned. Okay.
Typhon contaminated.
Ooh. Yeah, you got it. Mira's not at the helm and Salah's embraced madness, thus Madhouse. What's with the music?
Scanning target.
Mia? Mia?
We're in an escape pod bay.
What's with the music?
Deploying.
That just completely ruined the atmosphere.
Oh, Dennis says he's got mathematics finals date tomorrow. Wish him luck. So, best of luck.
Have you seen Price?
What? He didn't show up for a shift again?
He's not answering his transcribe. I even asked Abigail to check his cabin before she came in.
HR is going to ship his ass home for sure this time. He was already on thin ice.
Thought he was doing good. With the Naltrek zone? Seeing Dr. Cole?
I'll call security and have them track him down. Hopefully, he's okay.
And Tammy says the lunatics are in charge of the asylum. And Potato says, with how chat got, I would be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised if I got scolded after the stream. Chat's currently telling itself off, I think. Whoa! Chipsets, they're important, aren't they?
My chipset thing is already full.
Ah. Dennis says, I can't send any messages. Maybe it's a sign I should stop swearing so much. What's on that screen in the pod? Says Giles. I think it was the pod that you were in that had the dead body in it.
Escape pod controls. Launch controls. Number 1. Ensure pod doors are sealed and all personnel are on board. Number 2. Take a seat and make sure safety harnesses are secured. Number 3. Initialize onboard systems for launch. Number 4. Remain seated while the guidance system pilots the vessel to its designated rendezvous point. Number 5. Wait until the vessel has come to a complete stop and the doors has opened before removing your safety restraints. Initialize launch. In progress.
This escape pod is currently experiencing a malfunction. Engineering has been notified. Please use another.
There you
go. Someone triggered the bomb to explode after the smoke cleared. It revealed the following message, 9:55 p.m. Tammy says 15:55. Vladdy says 23:56. Bill also says 22:56. I love how international our audience is. And Dennis says, I forgot that there's no chat in YouTube mobile. Isn't it if you turn your phone on the side? Don't you get it? Taka says 16:56. Dennis says he's 2 hours ahead of us. Yep, you're in the same time zone as Vladdy. Oh, it didn't work turning it to the side. Oh, there is in YouTube gaming. Giles asks, is it getting to that time of the night of naughty things in the bedroom? Dennis is here from Israel. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that before, actually.
Ready to scan.
That's a lot of Lydia's, Mary. You expecting trouble?
Proximity sensor reset. Ready to scan.
No, I'm just leaving.
Inspecting. Your suit suffered some wear and tear. I'll fix that. Job done.
Dennis says, did I mention how much I hate this place and the society here?
Requesting new operator.
Something to bear in mind is that... Slight
TranStar Pyramid 490 medical class operator ready to deploy.
My mistake.
Please stand clear of aperture.
I'm happy that you consider that TranStar Pyramid 490 medical operators ready to be deployed is something to keep in mind.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. This won't take long. All done. Don't forget to complete a patient.
Yeah, we can't help the town that we're in, or the nation that we're born to, or the people in that, especially in schools and offices and things. But you can always choose your friends, and you can tell a lot about yourself by the friends that you choose. Mia, it is 10 o'clock.
I'm aware.
Made it to your office, Morgan. I haven't been here since...
I believe it was the time where your medical condition was discussed, Chief Engineer Ilyushin.
What the hell? Morgan, is that...
I am January. Morgan Hughes, personal operator.
Talk
That
about
doesn't
loving
look
the
good.
sound of your own voice. Alright, January. Is that Morgan's workstation? And the fabricator? Morgan, come up here when you get a chance.
Chief Ilyushin, please do not...
Oh!
Came a bit late.
Oh!
Well, thanks for joining everybody, good night. See you tomorrow when Cell will be streaming Skyrim at 8 PM GMT +1, which will be about 2 hours ago from now. Any last words?
Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll be back tomorrow.